Whoa, that is a bit too big. Let's go, baby. Hold up. All right, we getting the hell. There we go. Whoa! My face is stuck. There we go. Hi! Welcome back to the daily stream. Hold up. There we go. All right, you gonna cook for us? We're gonna watch it for a little bit. We're gonna watch some cooking. I came because I need a bear hug. We'll get on in here. Unfortunately, I don't have hands. I am currently devoid of hands. I got nothing for you. But what I do have is I have 2 ears and listening. Listen, I've been thinking about my content and I'm like, what can I do? I was like, what could I do that would make me happy? What kind of content could I do to make me happy? And the answer is like, why don't I go back to doing what I was always doing? Like, why am I switching up my content? Why not go? I'm eating a schnitzel right now. I'm eating that fucking schnitzel. All right. No hands, it's okay. I got no arms. I don't know what to tell you. One day we will get that model. I've been teasing a full body model since 2022. It's not gonna fucking happen. I'm like, I used to think schnitzel only came on a stick because of hoodwinked. You were hoodwinked into think schnitzel only came on a stick? What the fuck? Who hoodwinked you? I once had a conversation with the devil. He told me schnitzel only came on a stick. I got hoodwinked. The fuck does that mean? What are you talking about? Okay. Most people want to know the movie. Oh, the movie. Have I seen Hoodwinked? No, but it's an actual term, you know. I have not seen Hoodwinked. I thought you were just talking like a 1920s New York gangster. Yeah, see, we were hoodwinked. Ooh, good shit. Thank you, Benavale. See, Benavale knows the good shit. Benavale's been here when all of you were all in diapers like a year ago. I love that saying. I love that saying where it's like, they've been doing this since you were in diapers. And yeah, Benavale's been doing this for like 2 years. Is this a 2.0? Daru's gonna have pause? I don't think it's gonna have pause. But I need to settle it out because there's other. So I was gonna go with this one artist, but I think I might go with a different one. I got hoodwinked. I got hoodwinked. Hold on. All right. So we were gonna do. Hi Sakura. Hi Quinn. How you both doing? Welcome, welcome. You at work? No problem, Sakura. Sorry if I sound like I'm talking to like, if I sound like I'm talking to myself like an insane person just now. I'm talking to people on I'm talking to people on TikTok. And then I'm gonna get this one. If I sound like a crazy person, I'm just talking to people on a TikTok. I'm gonna put my multi-chat over here. Alright, yeah. I don't want to miss people that are gonna be like on YouTube. Can't have a bear without paws. Do bears have paws? Bears have like claws. You do have the right to bear arms, my big old bear arms. Oh my god. Can I tell you guys a story? I got a story for you guys. I am infamous. I am infamous for my stories. My stories are what got me here in the first place. So let me tell you guys a story real quick. All right. So whenever I get ready to walk my dogs get like very, very, very excited. And my one dog, Mushi, he'll bite at you. He'll do little bites because he's so excited. So I went to get his leash and I went to get his collar and I bent over to get them. And as I was bending over, he reached around from under me and bit me right in the ball sack. I fell on the floor and I was like, ah! And I looked at him, I was like, why'd you do that? And he was like, what? What'd I do? Bro, it was such a jerk move. He got me where I was most vulnerable. I was in quite a predicament. I was most vulnerable. Bro, he got me so good though.
Get a new model with paws and then call it Darius Only Paws.
I should do that. Just get the fucking leash down. We gotta go. Rawr. I was like, oh! He hit me hard, man. It was so fucking rude. I can't even. Hey, yo, B! B, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, B. Appreciate you, B. Okay, quick comment. My activity feed on OBS is not updating. I do not know why. All right, there we go. Hold up. B! I miss Bisexual B. Bisexual B, one of my favorite people. Let's see. How you doing, B? That is so strange. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. Hi, everybody. How you doing, B? We were talking about how Mushi bit me right in the balls. So, yeah. How dare you fucking laugh at me, you little shit. Bro, B one time's like, I'm going on vacation. I'm like, where are you fucking going? Somewhere else dark and rainy? Oh, what about where's my YouTube widget? Right there. Hold up. I want to get my YouTube widget. Put it right there. There we go. Yay! Oh my god. So how's everybody doing up in here? How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I am the Dowiest. So everything, I'm going to the cinema tomorrow. What are you gonna see? What is out right now that you would possibly want to see? I don't think I've gone to the movie theater. I went to the movie theater once to see Oppenheimer in the past, like, Thunderbolts. Oh, you would see Thunderbolts. You're such a little Marvel. Such a little Marvel queen. I know you. I know you. I really haven't seen... I went with Bucky Barnes, my husband. I think I saw Oppenheimer, and then the last movie I saw before that was Wonder Woman 1. I saw the first Wonder Woman. It was like, okay. It was like, all right, you know? I'm streaming. I saw that Minecraft movie. Did you see the Minecraft? I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet. How was the Minecraft movie? I can't believe the one like thing people walked out of it with was chicken jockey. Did they have a name for chicken jockey before the movie even came out? Did they talk to YouTubers and were like, hey, what do you call it when a little zombie's on the thing? And they're like, chicken jockey. They're like, oh. They told Jack Black and he's like, don't worry, I got this. It was chicken jockey. Okay, so yeah, there was a name for it. You just told Jack Black, you're like, it's called a chicken jockey. He's like, okay, got it. And there you go. And he goes like, chicken jockey. So fucking stupid. I didn't see it. I don't know. Number one, I don't have the money to. Number two, I don't have the time to. I don't have the time or the money to see the Minecraft movie. I'm 35. What am I gonna do? Go there alone with all of the children there? Mom, I want to see the Minecraft movie, and Darius the Bear VTuber is there. I can't wait to see the chicken jockey part. Jack Black just embodied it. Really? Really? I like Jack Black. Did I ever tell you the story that I went on a cruise and there was this person, they were all over me. They were like hanging all over me. And we ended up doing the nasty. And I woke up next to her and I was like, we'd only known each other for like a little bit. Like, why'd you want to hook up with me? She goes, you just reminded me of Jack Black. And I've always wanted to know what it's like. And do you know what? That works for me. That's actually a true story that happened. That happened when I was like, oh God, that happened when I was like 19 on a Mediterranean cruise. School Vlog's one of my all-time faves. She said it was The Holiday. She said it was The Holiday. She was like, I fell in love with Jack Black while watching the movie The Holiday. I was like, okay. I was like, however I can get it, whatever. I don't care. I came in at perfect time. Oh man. She was just like, I just always wanted to know what it's like to be with Jack Black. And you're not Jack Black, but you're like close. You're like almost there. And I'm like, all right, whatever. What was I gonna do? Be like, oh, never. I'll never sleep with you because I look like Jack Black. No, I'll do it. I don't give a crap. I don't care. I'll absolutely do it. Whoa! Oh, God. Ooh. Man, that is definitely something they did there. Ooh. Man, they really shoved those in there. They really got that stuff in there. She said, I always wanted to shag a young Jack Black and then just found, yeah, and I was just on a cruise being like my stupid idiot self. I was like, she's like, you're Jack Black enough. You're Jack Black-esque. You're kind of overweight and funny. Like, how would you like me when you? Oh, oh. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am that I got the redeems work again. The redeems work again. Everything works. I worked really hard to make sure everything's working again. Yeah. All the sound alerts work. The only thing that barely works is the tits is like kind of working. I have to manually do it. So that's like something. She said, you'll do. Get over here. Barely. Thank you, B. Appreciate that. Also, people sleep on the fact that Jack Black comes from film royalty. Yeah. I think Jack Black was, Jack Black's mother was a rocket scientist. How long is head pack gonna go for? Is it just gonna, there's no way it's just gonna keep going. Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna manually. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Ooh, look at that chocolate go on there. Whoa. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. I don't know if I sent it to the right place. Whoa. Let me see. No, I'm looking at it. Message requests. I got you. Yee. Appreciate that. Guys, if you want to clip things, absolutely. If you want to edit and post it even more, absolutely. It saves me the time and effort of doing said things. I am appreciative of all people that clip. Forever the goodest boy. What are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna spoil the magic for like 1 second. Hold up. Where's my head pat? It should only go for 10 seconds. What are we doing? It just keeps going. Oh, okay, there we go. We're good. I just couldn't clip it. No worries. Moonlight Stars, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Cutie Cave. You're officially... Oh. Welcome to the Creature Cave. You're officially a creature. I want to change it to... I should just keep it cuties, but I like creatures better. I just like creatures better. I don't know why. But I think I'm going to keep it creatures because I like creatures. There we go. Yay! I'm making homemade pasta tomorrow. Oh, what kind of homemade pasta are you making? Okay, one thing I did, I will say this. I didn't make homemade pasta. I made pasta. Like I got the flour and I actually got the egg and stuff and I physically made pasta. I'm gonna ruin the magic for 10 seconds. I don't want to ruin the magic. And it's like, I'm a 35-year-old man VTubing. Where's the magic? Where is the magic? I don't even know where the magic is. Hey, yo. It's going on less than 10 seconds. It's going on less than 10 seconds. So I'll physically turn it off myself. In your pants, get out of here, B. Oh my God. What was that thing that I was thinking yesterday? What was that thing I was thinking yesterday? There was like a thing There was like a in a video I was watching, somebody said something. Oh! So somebody was devouring the man from the back. And the sound he made was He was like confused and scared. It was a very weird sound. But that's the sound he made. So like I was like bending over to get something on the ground and I was like, ooh, ooh. It's so stupid. That is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, they're making little pinwheels. Little pinwheels. Yum, yum. I'm a 37-year-old man VTubing. Where's the magic? And they're just like, I don't want to ruin the magic. I don't want you to see behind the gilded curtain. And really, it's just it's just me talking. It's just me just vibing, chatting, whatever, bro. I remember when I used to do my stuff, when I used to do like my screaming and stuff like that. I live near an elementary school, so kids would be getting like ice cream from an ice cream truck outside of my house, and they would just hear me screaming as Darius. Oh my god, good times, good times. That's funny. That's funny. Little pinwheel. I'm a wheel, pin me. Get out of here, B. Bro, I've known B since they were a wee lad. Oh no, the crazy guy is at it again. Hey Nick, how you doing? Yeah, that's basically what it's like. I tried, okay, there was a bunch of high schoolers waiting for a bus. And I was getting into my car to like go to, I was getting into my car to go to the store. And I was like, man, all this construction's crazy, right? And none of them talked to me. They were like, weirdo. And I was like, I'm a youth. I'm one of you. I'm a youth. It's okay. Talk to me. I'm a youth. I'm so old, man. Rootless Beauty, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my God. They were like, nah, we're not doing this at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, come on, guys. It's just me, a fellow youth. We're talking, we're doing youth stuff. How are you doing, fellow youth? They were not having it. They were like, absolutely not. And I was like, you know what? That's fair. That is absolutely fair. So, yeah. Hi, Marshy. How you doing, Mashy? Guys, can we get a quick shout out and happiness for Marshy, who's been absolutely killing the game lately? Listen, I don't have any fake friends that are trying to ruin my day. I just got Marshy and Zoomy and Teddy and Heba. Sounding like an undercover cops. Hi, Rootless Beauty. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the shout out from Mashy. How you doing, Mashy? I'm a youth. I am a youth. I'm young and spry. I am young and spry. That is what I am. You Eepy, go to sleep. What the hell? Wait, hold up. I'm checking something. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Boop, 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 boop. Hold up. Oh, damn. Huh. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Sorry, I was looking at something. Wow, the flower shape is so nice. I know! These bakeries are really good. I really love these. Dead on the cruise ship? What, young and spry. I'm too eepy to start drama. Bro, I am never too eepy. What am I watching? You're watching me. Hi, Nudie. How you doing? Welcome. You're watching me, the Darius. I'm vibing. Big vibing. I am never too tired to start drama. Although, I don't know. I'm kind of an opinion, why be friends with people if you just like don't like them and don't want to talk to them? Because everybody I hang out with, I like and want to talk with. People I don't do that. These are bear claws! They're making bear claws! They're making bear claws! They're making me! They're making me! These are my claws because I'm the bear. Bro sounds like he's off uppers. Get out of here. What are you doing? Why be mean to me? What did I do to you? I'm vibing. I'm watching this delicious food get made. Making bear claws. Everything here is very pretty. I like it. Look how smooth it is. I want to slap it, bro. I want to slap it so hard. Does anyone know? I'm not saying you do a line or an ad. No, get out of here. I wouldn't do any such thing. Okay, here's the thing I actually do. I usually go into grocery stores and I find the biggest ham they have and I just slap it as hard as I can until my hand is red. I have like a slapping thing. I just need to slap something. And usually I find the biggest ham in the store and I just slap it. I slap the red off of it. I swear to God. We need bear claws. You do need bear claws. The intrusive thought when they take control. I feel you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Listen, we're all friends here. We're all just vibing. You're just stimming. I just need to. Feels good to get a big old rump and to just slap it, you know? Sorry, I'm still drinking coffee. I will say, I actually got water this time. Everyone's like, hydrate. And I smack that ham. Me when you slap it red, buddy. Get it all over. I actually have water, so when I drink, I actually have water on me this time. So I'm not hydrating with coffee. Do you drink just black coffee? Yeah, actually I do. For those wondering what kind of coffee I drink, hey, recently sent you through the J-Schlatt reaction. Somebody found me through my J-Schlatt reaction. Let's go. First stream ever for me. Hi, Rack. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. My name is Darius. Oh my God, someone found me through the J-Schlatt reaction. Let's go. For those that don't know, you can't really see it or anything. I have multiple streams in front of me. I have a YouTube stream and I have a TikTok stream. So I'm reading all the chats from everything. For those that don't know, I have a YouTube where I did reaction content at one time. I think I might restart it. I'm gonna definitely start doing daily clips of my stream. But yeah, let's go. Instantly loved your laugh. Stop it, you're gonna make me blush. Oh my goodness. Hold up, you stream on Twitch? Get out. What do you think you're doing? Don't worry guys, Dada Bear is just talking to the voices. Listen, the voices will always win. Oh my god, I made some crazy ribs the other weekend. It was mad good. Yeah, I at one point I was doing daily uploads of reaction content, and then I just kind of stopped everything. I got very busy. I got like mad busy and I had to stop everything. Oh, the little holes in the donuts. I wish I could eat the little holes. I wish they would give me a bowl of little holes for me to put in my tummy bowls. I'm not trying to be super nice. I mean it for real. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. Thank you. It's, you know, it's funny thing. The funny thing about content is you just kind of put it out into the universe, and you don't really know who looks at it or who it affects. You just kind of like let it go. And then somebody comes and be like, and then you'll see someone come in and be like, hey, actually, like, I watch your content all day, every day. You're like one of my favorite. Ayo! Thank you so much for the bear hug. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. You don't really know who it affects, and then somebody will come and be like, you're actually my favorite content creator, and things that you say have really helped me, and I absolutely love you. It's like you just don't know who your content's affecting until somebody actually tells you. Usually nobody really tells you unless they hate you, in which they'll let you know. They'll let you know that they hate you. Sometimes a month later, a video little low-key blows up. One of my TikToks, one of my most popular TikToks is going through the system right now. Is the one where I'm watching the pastries get filled up. It's actually like going through the system, and people are rediscovering me from that. Did you know I posted that TikTok 4 years ago? I've been VTubing for 4 years. I am one of the elder VTubers. I know that one. I love that one. That was my first like actual big. I remember I posted that and I was like, it was one of those ones, you know, there are some TikToks that you make where you kind of shrug and you're like, this isn't going to do good. But then there are ones you're like, I guarantee this one will blow up. I guarantee this one will blow up. The one that you guarantee will blow up will be the worst video you've ever done. But the one video you're like, whatever, I just need something to post on this day. It will be your best video ever. It will be your absolute best video ever. And that's what happened. I was just like, it just ended up taking on a life of its own. Kumika, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cutie cave. You're officially a cutie. We live in a mythical cave in which only cuties can enter. So if you enter the cave, it means you're a cutie. Hello. How are you doing? Hello. Welcome to the cutie cave. You are such a cutie. That's me. That's my voice. That's me. That's my voice. That's how I do. Oh, hold up. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wow, that was an amazing welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's getting thick. All of these boys are getting so thick. Look at them go. I like when they I like when they put the frosting on them. Has anyone seen that video of that guy being like, I want to eat American food, and then he took a spoon and just started eating pure frosting? He goes, I don't know why Americans eat this. It's so sugary, but like I can't stop eating it. Just eating like pure like color. He's like, I don't know why Americans do this. I was like, Americans don't do this. I do this, but also like I'm not a representation of all Americans. Would love to talk about it, but I don't use Twitter or TikTok because I know it could be easy for me mean, and I don't need that in my life. Absolutely. No, Twitter has become the worst platform of all time, and TikTok has its moments. It's not the worst. I would say the worst is Twitter. Twitter is the worst. It'll make you feel the worst. Look at the bear claws. Marcia got a 12-pack. And share with Jet. Yeah, Marcia got a 12-pack. I want donuts for lunch now. Share with the class, Marcy. Share with the class. I want it in my belly. 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 I want it in my belly, girl. That's how I go. I only have Twitter to commission art, not gonna lie. It's, you know, I have Twitter because I'm really good at Twitter. Other than that, I try to stay off it. Fun fact, bears are my favorite animals. Bears are the best animals. Let's go. Bears beat out rabbits every single time. Bears are better than every other creature in existence, except for maybe dogs. The hell, You Can Sing? Didn't know. I can't really sing. It was a really bad song. You're not going to interrupt me while I do my little song, are you? I'm terrible at Twitter. Let me teach you. Let me teach you. Let me teach you. Hi, Bento. How you doing now? How you doing? Rabbits mentioned. Rabbits are stinky. You gotta cut poop out of rabbit's fur. Don't like that. Bears, on the other hand, bears are vibing. Huge bear fan. I love bears. Ooh, look at those. Dogs too. Love dogs. Dog VTubers hit so differently. Some of my favorite VTubers are dogs. We got Dr. Chan. We got Good Doggo. Bro, I miss Good Doggo more than you guys would miss Food and Shelter. I miss Good Doggo so hard. I love Good Doggo. Good Doggo is like, you're like my friend, right? I'm like, actually, funny story. I'm obsessed with you. Actually, funny story. I need your content in my life. I love watching rabbits' temper tantrums. They just aggressively stomp their feet. Have you seen pig temper tantrums? There's been pig. I love pig temper tantrums. They'll go into a room and slam the door like a moody teenager. I love when pigs have temper tantrums. They're so small too. Yeah, I know they stomp their feet. I know they stomp their feet. I love bird temper tantrums too, because birds will just scream. Birds will just start screaming. Oh my God. Bear temper tantrums, they'll just kill you. They don't care. They do not care. They'll just do whatever. Papa cracks me up. Who's Papa? Who's Papa? Birds. I do like birds. I like when birds are singing. Birds do be singing, but I really, why do they have to put sprinkles on all of these donuts? They really don't need to put these sprinkles. It doesn't add any color. Oh, on YouTube you are at 3 now? Let's go. I'm rocking on YouTube. Let's go. These sprinkles don't even match. They're just weird. They look bad. They just look bad. I don't understand why they're doing it. They want to have it so when they open up the box, it's like an Instagram open. It looks like Dorito dust. Have you seen those videos where on every single food they'll just put Doritos dust? It'll be like sushi, Doritos dust, and they'll be like cotton candy, and they'll be like Doritos dust. Like, what's the point of putting Doritos dust on everything? It's gross, and I'm allergic to it. The one thing though that I've been looking forward to is that the US government is putting a lot of like gross ass chemicals in their food. They're getting rid of food coloring, and I have a food coloring allergy, and I'm very happy. Of all of the horrid, terrifying, horrific shit that's going on, I am very happy that food coloring is leaving food. Listen. I give blanket permission for anyone to react to my content. Always and forever. Oh my God. That's good, to be honest. I'm pretty sure most food coloring is banned in Europe. It is. Most food coloring is banned in Europe. Doesn't look like they have honey buns, and they should sprinkle those kidney stones on it. I was thinking about that. I actually asked one of my friends, Papa Mutt, the VTuber. Hey, yo. Oh, Papa. I know Papa. I was asking one of my friends. I was like, should I call my community my little kidney stones? And they were like, what's going on? Welcome, my little kidney stones. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I form you in the beginning of the stream and then I expel you at the end. Oh man. I'm a kidney stone. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Is that any worse than what I usually do? Is that any worse? Yo, get out of here, B. Get out of here. Nah. I just thought it would be funny. I thought that'd be a funny little thing that I do. Little bear. Ooh, the little bear kidney stones. Welcome to the cave. You're officially kidney stone. We take you in at the beginning and expel you at the end. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Kidney stone shaped as little bears. Oh, like the little bear sprinkles that they have, but they're kidney stones. That would be hard going out because the ears would tear you up. I'm so glad to see your live stream persona is as welcoming as I saw in the videos. It is. Honestly, I don't really do like mean and crazy personas. I am an older bear, so basically what you see is what you get. This is what I do. I've been doing this for 4 years and I haven't really switched it up. But I enjoy it, you know? I enjoy what I do. I enjoy, you know, being a part of things. I don't know. I like content. I like streaming. I like meeting VTubers. I like being friends with VTubers. I like Marshy VT. I like authentic content. I just feel like sometimes when you get those personas where they like want you to believe something. I will say, I have been in collabs where people have tried to do like content, but the vibe wasn't content. The vibe was kind of like everybody's acting as themselves as friends. And the one person was like trying to do content, trying to do shtick. And it was like really weird. It was like really strange. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I wanted to tell them, I'm like, we're not doing shtick. We're just being ourselves. Like, you're making it weird for you. People won't want to check you out because they're going to be like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing, buddy? We're not role playing, bruh. Oh my God. The one guy in the Discord that's always ERPing. You'll be talking, you'll be like, yeah, and like, you know, my boss yelled at me and it was like really sad. You know, my boss yelled at me and I don't really think I deserve to get looked at. Like that. And the person's just on the other side of Discord, he's like, who's here to take their shirt off? It's like, hey, yo, buddy, we're talking real stuff right now. Who's gonna be daddy's little kitten? Like, stop it. Why are you ERPing? We're just trying to chill. Sometimes I'll get into Discord chats and people will be like trying to ERP while we're trying to vibe. I'll just be like, you know, my boss said something mean that kind of hurt my feelings. And the guy's like, oh, that must make you sad, little kitten. I would lick your tears. I'm like, stop. Stop it. I don't like it. Do that somewhere else, buddy. I just feel like there's a time and a place. And the time and the place for that is never and go away. Who's gonna be my kitten? I'm like, ah! Instant ban! Get them out of my Discord. Get them out of my face. I don't want to see that no more. I don't even want to see it. It's just strange, bro. There's no reason to do it. Hey, yo, Demon King, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's just like, I don't know. I understand that there are some people who go like to Twitch with like, how do I say it? Less than savory, like less than savory things. Like they come to Twitch to like basically prey on people. And I'm not really like that at all. But like, they're also kind of easy to find because they can't play their cards for very long. Just join the Discord. Hey, ayo, everybody. If you want to join the Discord, we have fun in there. I'm gonna, every single time I talk about the Discord, I'm like, I'm gonna be in there more often. And then I'm just like, not. This time, I promise I'm gonna be in there more often. I promise this time it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Dad's coming home with the milk is what he's doing. I just like, I don't know. I always see the weirdest first time chatter like, oh my God, you're so hot. I don't want to date you, but whoa! Whoa! Listen, I don't want to get a little parasocial. I don't want to get a little crazy, but you're so hot. You're so hot. You're so hot. You're so hot. I'm like, whoa! Listen, only one person can do that. Only one person can do that, and that's Benavale. And that's because Benavale has earned the right to do that. Benavale may harass me at any time. No one else can. Benavale's the only one who can objectify me. Benavale's the only one who can say out-of-pocket things, and that's because we love Benavale here. Worse. Whoa! Does that happen? Do people be like that? I mean, even though my priority is I can meet cool people, talk to them, maybe it's just me. Yeah, no. We're all cool people. We don't do any weirdo things. Ooh! No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. That's what I would be like. They're like, guess what? Damn, Benavale got the special treatment. Yeah, Benavale does have the special treatment. I think Benavale's been here longer than you have, B. I believe so. I'm not sure. Benavale remembers the first subathon I ever did. I did a subathon in I think 2022. Nobody remembers the 2022 subathon except for Benavale. You're like, you want to see me take my shirt off, and then you have an asset that has like a big jacket. You're like, well, too bad, buddy. Well, too bad. Do you know what I would be like? Do you know what I would be like? I would be like, do you like the way I look? Do you like the way I look? Here, let me slip into something a little bit more comfortable. Oh my God. Did I ever tell you guys I went to my dad's house? I want to get like that. Ew! The balloons? Oh, I still have the balloons. Balloons still vibing. You got Ursula laughing. The Ursula laugh. Oh. Sometimes I have an evil laugh. Oh my God. There we go. It's the glizzy. It's so funny because all of these assets are made for like women. So like you can tell the hands are very like womanly. That is not what my hand would look like. My hand would be bigger and stronger. I like these assets in men way more. Yeah. It looks like a woman is feeding it. Like a woman's underneath my desk being like, here, have this hot dog. And I'm like, Dude, when somebody's like under the desk support, they're really just feeding me hot dogs. Wait, so that's what the glizzy is? Yeah, that's what the glizzy is. I actually made it so my react stuff works again. I like under the desk support more. My under the desk support is you just feeding me various things. Just feed me food, little bits of popcorn. I'm like, hope. Do you know what game I've wanted to play on stream, but like, do you know what I really liked? I really liked Love Is All Around Us. The dating sim. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, pat me real good. And then flip me on both sides. Yes. I am ready. Cover me. Cover me. I played 5 Hearts Under One Roof. It's so fun. I think I played 5 Hearts Under One Roof. I really like it. Learn something. Yeah. Learn something good. Dialogue 10 out of 10. You gotta like suspend your disbelief on that stuff. You gotta suspend it. Ooh, look at that. That's brown shirt. Oh, to answer your original question, Marcia, yes, every single morning I drink Cafe Bustelo. I have a Cafe Bustelo every single morning, black. I have 2 cups of it as well. Speaking of which, I think I can get another cup going downstairs. I love Love Is All Around Us. It's like one of the ones, 5 Heart Under One Roof. I love playing those games. It's always funny. It's like, the choices are so ridiculous. They'll be like, do you want to tell her the truth or do you want to shoot her into a cannon into the moon? I'm like, well, this is definitely the choice. I'm like, well. What do we have here? Ooh, let them fill that up. Aichi. Tickle her feet or confess. And whenever you tickle her feet, it's funny because it's like she reacts normally. So you'll like tickle her feet and she'll be like, what are you doing? So Darius, are you ready to finally say what you've always wanted to say? And I'm just like, tickle, tickle. They're like, what the hell? What are you doing? Stop that, sir. I'm like, who's got tickly feet? I think they're making a creme brulee. This is probably going to be a creme brulee. Oh, no, it's not. You know what? It's fine. They don't need to be a creme brulee, you see. I thought it was going to be a creme brulee. Man. Thought it was going to be a creme brulee. How was I so wrong? Oh my God. I feel thirsty just looking at the amount of, yeah, it's gonna really collect in your mouth. Here, hold 1 second. I'm gonna fill up my coffee with more coffee. Give me a yeah, I'm gonna fill up my coffee, beat more coffee. Okay. I have gotten myself a nice treat. I have gotten myself Old Bay goldfish. So occasionally I'm gonna give myself under the desk support and feed myself some goldfish. Oh. Hold up 1 second. There we go. I have a mute button on my stream deck anytime I have to burp or fart. So if you don't hear me for a while, just know my gamer chair is getting massacred. They'll be like, Darius hasn't said something for a while. You just bought a stream deck? Congrats. I like my stream deck. I've had my stream deck since 2019. I very, very much like it. I like Elgato. I like the stuff that they have. There's a little mute button there where I press the little mute button. They look useful. They are very useful. I can run ads. I can see viewer numbers. I can clip things. You can clip the last 30 seconds of your stream with a button on your stream deck. That's been very useful. Yeah, that is awesome. So I'll do like a shtick and then I will press my clip button. It's very, very, very useful. So if you don't necessarily get all of it, then you'll get enough to kind of to leave it as a bookmark. And then you can go back to it. And because they have on the clip channel, it says like find in full video. You go to the full video, you find it, and then you clip it, or you if it's a long one, you can do a highlight. Very useful. I do love it. Okay, there we go. I was eating. I was definitely eating. Dude, these look really good. These look like creme brulee. Does it take long to figure out how to use it? No. And there's plenty of tutorials online if you don't know how to use it. Like, if you don't know how to use it when you first get it, there's so many tutorials online. You will learn very, very quickly. I'm not even joking. You'll learn very, very quickly. Ooh, I'm drinking some coffee. I like how they make little tops for it. Yeah. Honestly, streaming is not very hard. If you already have a PC set up, I mean, streaming's not very hard in general. When I first started streaming, I streamed Overwatch from my Xbox One. Like, that's true. When I first started streaming, I would stream Overwatch directly from my Xbox. I was able to get affiliate that way. I was able to get affiliate by just advertising my stream after every Overwatch game. I would do, like, I would be very funny, I would be very cool, and then I would advertise my Twitch stream, and then people would come and follow me. I was able to get my first 50 follows and 3 viewers that way. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, if you want to, like, if you truly want to, like, stream, you can do it. Like, I remember watching B's first stream. B streamed directly from their phone with a PNG. Like, if you ever want to stream, you can. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to, like, you just need to start doing it. It's kind of the same thing with, like, getting healthy, working out, you know, studying, anything. The hardest thing to do is to start it. And then after you start it, it just kind of becomes routine. For the first 2 or 3 years of my VTubing career, ooh, Ferrero Rochelles, look at that. Oh, those look so good. For the first 2 or 3 years of my streaming career, when I had a job, I would make clips every morning. I would make clips every single morning. And then I would go to work. I would wake up, I would make coffee, I would do a clip, I would post it at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I would go for a walk and then I'd go to work. Sometimes I was late for work, but you know, I did that for 2 years. It was a grind, but I really loved it. I streamed for a little over 2 years ago, got affiliated, then took a hiatus. I'm coming back and I'm nervous and excited. Just know it's going to take a bit to kind of earn back what you had. But if you just are consistent with it, if you're consistent and you just keep going, eventually you'll form a community. That's how it always happens, you know? The funny thing is, a lot of the people that I used to kind of like be friends with, the moment I stopped streaming, I saw a lot of people sort of like drop me. Because I wasn't like streaming, I didn't have like the popularity. I was just only popular like on Twitter and stuff, and they actually like stopped talking to me. And that was kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. But now, you know, and I was like, okay, I'm going to keep streaming to try to maintain my friendships. I think in streaming, how do I word this? A lot of people in streaming will only be friends with you if you keep streaming and you have a certain level of popularity. That's why it's very scary to take time off, because if you lose it, you're like, not only will I lose my community, but I'll lose all of my friends because they'll move on to the next big VTuber. So then you start streaming things that make you uncomfortable, or you start streaming things that you don't really want to, just looking for more viewership. And what ends up happening is you just lose more and more and more and more. So I kind of came to the conclusion, like, if I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it, in a way that makes me happy. And this stuff makes me happy, you know? This stuff makes me very, very, very happy. It's very sad, but it's true. You can't do something for anybody else. You have to do absolutely everything for yourself. Ugh. Just the way it is, you know? Oh my God. Do you know what that reminds me of? Sometimes when my dog's having trouble pooping, they'll just have a little poop that's just like peeking out a little bit. That's what that thing reminded me of. That's crazy. How did you know I need a bear hug today? Because you always need a bear hug, baby. Get over here. How you doing, Kwai? What's going on? Just me on YouTube again? No worries. I mean, my YouTube stuff isn't really built up for like a live audience. It's more like YouTube's a different platform where people are kind of, are those grapes? They are grapes. More people would look to my content for like, I want to have something on while I do like dishes and stuff like that. No one really looks to me for live TikTok content, but still, I'm happy you're enjoying. I'm on my way. What's going on? Why you need a bear hug? Why you need a bear hug? And X decided to pick a fight at 3 a.m. with me. Don't answer that phone. The fuck you answering that phone for? Do not answer that phone. If your ex texts you at 3 in the morning, you don't answer that phone. You say, you're crazy. I'm not dealing with this. Goodbye. If I was in that bed next to you, I'd slap that phone out of your hand. Don't you pick up that phone. You do not pick up the phone at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nah. We don't do that here. I should have that. I should have. What is going on here? My phone is blowing up with sports notifications. I don't know why my phone is blowing up with sports notification. What happened? Oh. One of the Jets backup quarterback retired because his leg sucked. He had a bad leg. I then proceeded to fight with them through text for the next 2 hours. I look on YouTube only for background music when I really want to actually watch. Guess I missed the entire meta. Nah, you doing the way you do. See, the thing is, like, 3 a.m., that X is just looking up at the ceiling being like, Kawhi ruined my life. So I'm going to message them and ruin their life right now. Hate that. Are they making donuts? They are making donuts. They absolutely are making donuts. They are making donuts. Or drunk texting. That's what I do at 3 a.m. Nah. I don't think... I've never been friends with an ex before. That may sound toxic, but like... I don't know. Maybe I love too hard. Or maybe all of my exes are insane. Or maybe I'm insane. I'm just never... I'm not really friends with any of my exes. Maybe they're insane. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe we're all insane. Maybe I'm insane. It might be me. I might have been the issue. I might have been the crazy one. Do you guys think Darius is a yandere? Do you think I do yandere type behaviors? Am I a yandere? It's not easy, and honestly, it might do well to drop it and move on. What? I get what you mean. I honestly think I'm kind of the crazy one. Maybe I just love too hard. Maybe I just love too hard. Yeah, you made me a yandere. Oh my fucking god. That is exactly what a yandere would say. That's exactly what a yandere would say. Oh, that is funny. I'm not crazy. I just love people with my whole heart. And they're like, Darius, you really think, you really think? Oh my God. I am sometimes crazy. I've also okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've been a jerk. I've been a jerk at times. I'm not above saying that I haven't been a jerk at times. How are you doing today, Darius? I hope you're having a great day in stream so far. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing okay. So, I've been streaming a whole bunch of stuff lately that I've been kind of like, it's been kind of low energy. It's been kind of like, meh. So I thought I would kind of get back to basics and stream the way I used to back in 2022. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying just talking with people. That's kind of like where I'm my best, is when I'm just talking with people one-on-one or just talking to Twitch chat in general. So I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very, very good. We feeling fine. Feeling made fine. So yeah. I really love the chill vibes. This is how it used to be. This is how it was like way back when. It was never like It was never supposed to be like gaming and stuff like that. It was supposed to be this. I mean, it was supposed to be gaming, but like, I don't know. I kind of like this. Kind of like this better. Just telling my stories, reading my chats. Have I done yandere type stuff? Not really. I think, I'm trying to remember. I mean, I haven't dated on and off for like a while. The last time I've like dated, I'm older. The last time I've like dated was like 13, 14 years ago. I was once on the phone with this person, and I was just like talking in my regular voice. You make it sound like centuries. It was 14. I mean, it was decades. I remember I was talking to this person, and they were like, I heard like little like noises. Okay. I was once talking to this person on the phone. I was just like talking about my day. I was like, yeah, you know, I was tired and I was sick. And I was like, yeah, you know, had to go to work, had to get on the train, just all sorts of that garbage. Like, I talked with like a lower, kind of more like gruff voice. And I started hearing what I thought was like a dog. They're like sniff sounds. But I realized the person on the other line was like taking care of themselves to my voice. And then like after they were done, I was like, are you okay? They thanked me. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay. Oh my God. That was crazy. That happened in like 2011? Way back in the way days. That was way back in the olden days. Indeed scandalous. Oh, indeed. That is indeed the most scandalous thing I've ever heard. Oh, yes. Sorry. Say psych. Nah, dead ass. That happened. I was just like, are they... I had some crazy times. I once went on a date with someone. I remember this so well. I once went on a date with someone and we were like kissing at a park. And then I was like, hey, I gotta go. And they were like, okay. And I got a message from another person was like, hey, I'm about to get on the train. Can you come to the train station? And I go, yeah. And we like started kissing in the train station. So I like was with two people in one night. That was pretty tight. That was back in 2011. 2011 was a good year. 2011 was a mad good year. 2011 was a mad good year. They were kind of crazy though. They were an insane person. I told them that I was going to start dating somebody else and they started screaming and crying. And they were like, why does all of the bad things always happen to me? And I was like, I think I might have dodged a bullet. I was like, I think this person might be a little cuckoo bananas. We might be a little, the milk might not be sitting right in the old noggin, you know? And when I told them, they ran away from home and went to a foreign country and became a rabbi. That's the truth. That's the truth. And then they married some guy and now they have 2 kids. But they've been trying to like they tried to contact me a couple years ago. They were like, hey, do you want to like talk? This is like, I mean, I had not talked to them in 10 years, and I was like, no. I was like, I think it would be, yeah, they were like, do you want to talk? I hadn't talked to them in 10 years. They were like, do you want to talk? And I was like, no. I was like, was it like consistently because everyone has those thoughts at some point? No. I was just like, they were like, do you want to talk to me? I was like, no, I don't really want to. What was I going to say? She was going to be like, you ruined my life. And I would have been like, sorry. Oh my God, she would have been like, you ruined my life. You made my life worse. And I would have been like, sorry. My bad. That's my bad, though. That's my bad. I'll tell you what. I'm sorry for ruining your life. I'm sorry for making you go crazy and then run somewhere and become a rabbi. I have a coupon for 2 free appetizers at Applebee's. This and my dearest apologies. Oh my God. That was funny. This and my dearest apologies. I remember that so hard. God. Have you ever accidentally ruined someone's life by just being a manic pixie dream girl all of the time? You ruined my life, girl. You went abroad, became a rabbi, started a family. Seems like you're doing... Yeah, that's my other thing. You ruined my life. I'm like, you're doing better than I am. She's like, you ruined my life. I have a happy family, a career, everything. I was so miserable at work, I almost jumped in front of a train. And you're saying I ruined your life? Maybe you ruined my life. Maybe you're the reason. Maybe you ruined my life. No, she didn't ruin my life. Oh no! Yeah, that happened. That happened September of this year. September of last year. Whoop. It's all good. I'm fine now. I'm vibing. I am definitely fine. But yeah, no, somebody at my work tried to ruin my life, so I tried to ruin my life even harder. And then I remember all the work drama going down. I was talking to someone, and they said, quite possibly the wisest thing of all time. They said, are you really going to jump in front of a train over $60,000 a year? I was like, nah, you're right. That's real talk. Real talk. That's the real talk right there. Are you really gonna explode your entire body over $60,000 a year? I was like, okay. It was work. It was because of work. That's how much I made at my horrible job. They pulled psychologically reverse. Yeah, they pulled the reverse psychology on me. Oh, reverse psychology. They pulled it. They got it. Damn, all right. That's what I said. They're like, are you really going to ruin your life over such a small, pitiful amount of money? And I was like, nah, you're right. And then I quit my job. And now things have been better. I've gotten fatter, but other than that, things have gotten better. I've gotten a little bit bigger. I'm sitting at a hefty 295, which is not the best, you know. I have the weight of a linebacker, but the body of me. At least you're fat and happy. Yeah. I'm just not miserable anymore. You know, my friend from work called me and he's like, everybody here is miserable. How are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm happy, bro. More to cuddle. Oh, I'm a bear. I'm a big old bear. I'm a cuddle bug bear. Big old cuddle bug. You ever have a crush on someone in like high school and then you go on Facebook to look at them and they just got like Father Time has just smashed them with a bat? I feel like that's how I've gotten. I feel like someone's gonna go to my Facebook and be like, "Ooh, let's see what Darius looks like now," and then they see me and they're gonna be like, "Ew, what happened to him?" And I'm just like, I got happy and aged. It was a very sad reality break. Donuts do look good. Hey, you seem like you're happy now. How would you like to come back? I was like, I would literally rather like fucking explode. I would rather explode in a fiery explosion where I explode. I was like, I ain't coming back, sorry. That's my bad, but I'm not doing it, unfortunately. We ain't doing it like that. Ain't no way, no way. Ooh, look at that. Those donuts look mega good. All of that in front of a train. I was on the phone with someone. If my workplace called me back, I would tell them to clean my work shoes and then I will think about it. You would just do it so that they would clean your work shoes? God, you're such a weirdo. I'm so in love with you. I was on the phone with someone and they heard a train and they were like, don't you fucking do it. And I was like, I won't do it, I promise, I promise. I won't jump in front of the train, I promise. I had to promise them. How crazy is that? I had to promise them I won't jump in front of a train. Good. I'm fine now. I'm fine. I told my therapist that. I told my therapist, I was like, I almost jumped in front of a train. And he goes, well, that's not good. He was like, that doesn't sound like something you should be doing. And I was like, no, you're right. You're right. It's the truth. No shit. The core is the problem. I love my therapist. He says shit like that. Like I'll be fighting with my dad. I'll be fighting with my dad. And I'll like tell him to fuck himself. And then I'll tell my therapist, I was like, I told my dad to fuck himself. He goes, well, that doesn't sound very healthy and good. I was like, yeah. Man, I had the worst moment of my life during the pandemic. I remember this too. I was cooking. This is okay. This story does not make me look good, but it's a true story that really happened. So I was having dinner over at my house and I invited my friend, and I didn't want to tell my friend that I was in debt. I was in horrific debt. Grown adult, get away! Go away from me! I didn't want to tell my friend I was in debt. So I was like, I'll make you lobster mac and cheese. So I used the last $100 that I had to make them mac and cheese. Lobster mac and cheese. They get to my house and we start eating it. And they went, this mac and cheese is really horrible. So I had it in like a paper cup. I was like, let me try it. So I tried it, and it was bad quality. It was bad quality lobster, really bad quality lobster. It tasted fishy. It tasted gross. So I took that paper cup that I had the lobster mac in, and I threw it at the wall, and it exploded everywhere. And that's kind of when I was like, I think I should seek help. And so I started talking to my therapist, and he was like, so what happened? I go, someone came over and I made them lobster mac and cheese, and it wasn't very good, so I threw it at the wall. He goes, you could have literally done anything else. Why did you throw it at the wall? Why did you throw it at the wall? You could have done literally anything else. He was like, you could have gone outside and like played frisbee with your dog. He's like, you could have literally like sat on your couch and watched YouTube videos. Why did you get that mac and cheese and throw it at the wall? I was like, I don't know. Just seemed like the thing to do at the time. I mean, yeah, he wasn't wrong. I was kind of an asshole. He was right. I shouldn't be throwing mac and cheese at the wall. I could have done literally anything else. I could have watched YouTube videos. I could have eaten a candy bar. I could have cried. But instead I threw the mac and cheese at the wall. The bin? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I was thinking. I just don't think I was thinking. I was just vibing, you know? Just seemed like the thing to do. This is why people are scared of men. No, I'm gonna tell you. Oink zoink. You're right. It was a horrid thing to do. It was a terrifying thing to do. And I was wrong for doing it. I was wrong. I will admit 100% fault that I was wrong doing it. I talked about it in therapy. Most guys will just keep throwing mac and cheese at the wall instead of going to therapy. How did the friend react? They were terrified. How do you react to that? How do you react to somebody throwing a meal at the wall? It's what a toddler does. It's not an okay reaction to ever do. Like, this is the truth. They were like, what's wrong with you? Like, that's what they said. We're just like, what's wrong with you? And I was just kind of like, I don't know. So it was that point I kind of like made like I made a like a thing. I got myself out of debt. My life's doing a lot better right now. But just like, yeah, no, it wasn't an okay thing to do. It was terrifying. It was scary. You know? And my therapist was just like, that you could have done literally anything else with your time. Oh my God, what was that? Hello? Whoa, that's dripping, baby. I wish that were me. Yeah. The thing is, like, you just have to improve little by little every single day. I think something a lot of people have to learn is you're never done improving. Oh, I meant the donut? Hey, yo. You wish that were you? Buckle up. Buckle up. Hey, yo, Rin, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. No, they were right. Good mental health is great to be it. Yeah. Sounds like there's a lot to improve on. I mean, this was 5 years ago, so I'm a different person than I was then. But yeah, it was rough. I think sometimes people get into bad places, and I think it's okay to tell people, your actions have scared me. I will never have the relationship with you that I once did before you did that, but I'm willing to accept if you are working to help yourself. So it's like, I'll never, because of what you did and it scared me, we'll never have that relationship that we had ever again. But I see you're working on things and we can work to build something different. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair thing to do. If they don't show improvement, if they don't show improvement and they'll never admit that they're wrong and they're saying you're wrong, then you just don't need them in your life, you know? If they're like, it was everybody else's fault, it's not my fault, and it's like, then we really have nothing else to discuss. If you won't admit your fault in this, then what are we talking about? What are we doing here? Really important. Whenever there's a situation, you know, especially with your ex is going to be like, you did this and you did that and you blah, 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 and you blah, blah, blah. You're just like, I've accepted my part in our demise, but it doesn't seem like you have. I've grown to move on. It doesn't seem like you have. Until you grow up, move on, reflect, we don't need to keep doing this. We don't need to. We can just not talk to each other. And until you've shown any sort of improvement or show me you're getting any sort of help, I don't want you texting me. I don't want you texting me on Discord. I don't want you texting me on my phone at 3 a.m. until you show me that you've had any sort of improvement. This isn't wise. This is experience. I'll never trust an ex with a therapist. What do they tell them? They need to know my side. See that? This is the greatest misconception. Is you're like, I'm afraid. If you're afraid your ex is talking about you with their therapist, number one, how do I put this? Experience, wisdom wise, you're so wise. Thank you. You need to know that when it comes to people trying to heal, it's not necessarily about proving that you're right. It's about them working through what has happened. If my ex said, you know, I went to therapy, I told them our story, these are some of the things I believe I did wrong, these are some of the things I believe you did wrong, I would say, whatever it takes for you to get healthy, it's fine. I was just quoting a TikTok. I don't really feel that way. Okay. I will shut up then. I had one guy tell me, this is a true story. When I was in high school, there was this guy who used to bully me mercilessly. He used to bully me fucking mercilessly. And speak the truth. We're having two conversations. There's somebody on TikTok that I'm also talking to. Okay, so this is what the hell? I will say, however your ex like talks to their therapist, it's like whatever. I've had people tell me, you know, I told my therapist about you and they said that you were right and that I was kind of acting like an insane person. And then they've also had things that tell me that, like, I think you did me wrong. For a lot of my exes, I did them wrong. It's the truth. And they would never speak to me again, and I deserved it. There are some that did me wrong, and I just would never speak to them ever again. I remember this, though. So, when I was in high school, I had a crush on a girl named Paige. She was a gymnast at the school gym. And I had a guy who bullied me. His name was Chris. And Chris was like, hey, I'm throwing a party. Do you want to come to my party? And I just didn't feel like getting made fun of. You know, I didn't feel like going to a story and getting made fun of. And I was like, nah, not really. He goes, you know, Paige is going to be there. I've heard rumors that Paige kind of thinks you're a little cute, you know, stuff like that. He's like, why don't you go and meet Paige? at the party. I was like, yeah, I think I'll do that. So, you know, I get ready. I get my car. I put on my cologne. I put on my deodorant. I'm ready to rizz up Paige. And I go to the party. And I open the door. And Paige is throat deep in Chris. They're kissing. They're doing a bunch of kisses. And they stopped to look at me. And they laughed. And Chris went, "You really thought she would be into you?" And then he laughed. And then she started laughing. And then I left. No joke, this happened. And it killed me. It really, really upset me a lot. He would have taken his booze? Nah. So, another thing about me that no one really knows is a lot of bullies. I had a lot of bullies in high school and middle school and elementary school because I'm me. I'm kind of fruity. I have a big mouth. I'll just say anything. I had a lot of bullies, and one thing about those bullies is, they always ended up dying. They died horrific, screaming deaths. One got blown up. One got blown up during a training exercise with the U.S. military. The other one fell backwards while carrying beer up a flight of stairs. I've had 2 bullies just die in tragic accidents. No. I've not killed human beings. The only thing I've killed is about half a pound of bacon. And, So, Chris, throat deep in Paige, just saw him in college. So I get out of college, and this is like 8 years later. And I'm in line to get some food at New York's Penn Station because I worked in New York at the time. And I get the longest Facebook message I think I've ever gotten. And it was Chris. Chris had messaged me on Facebook because he didn't have any other way to reach me. He goes, "Darius, I just want you to know." He goes, "I am in my 12-step program." He goes, "I had alcohol poisoning a few months ago. And the one thought I had when I had my alcohol poisoning was how needlessly mean to you I was in high school for no reason." He goes, "I just don't think I was very happy with myself." He goes, "I'm in the 12-step program. I'm wondering if you can forgive me." Did I want to forgive him? Not necessarily. What up, Candace Fox? I didn't really want to forgive him. Because, like, that sucks. It really sucks. You know? I really had a good crush on her. And they laughed at me. But do you know what? There might have been something about the smell of piss at Penn Station. Or how shit was going in my life. And I was like, do you know what? I was like, I forgive you. I forgive you. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. And I was like, as long as you're getting healthy, that's all that matters to me. He is married with 2 kids, alive to this day. No. See, that's the thing. Forgiveness is quite possible. You know, one thing you can say is like, I'll never be best friends with you. For me, it's not really a spiritual thing. Everyone's always like, forgiveness is so spiritual. It's not. I don't want my gripes with someone to be held on to for the rest of their life. I will never be best friends with that man. I will never talk to him ever again. But I want him to know that I'm not holding it against him. I think that's appropriate. I think that as long as you can be the better person, then your life will just be lighter. You know? You won't hate just carries. You carry hate everywhere you go. It just makes you angry and it changes you. Have you ever seen a kid who just has parents that just scream when they're at home? Just scream at each other, scream at the kids, scream at the dogs, just angry people. Have you ever seen how it changes a joyful child? From just like a happy-go-lucky, innocent, smiling child to one riddled with anxiety and weight and fear. I just don't feel like if you want to get back. Now, if he was like, I was right to bully you, you were kind of a baby, and I was glad to bully you, then no. I'll be like, no, I will curse you till the day I die. It sucks that it's nothing more than just entertainment itself, also causing you future issues. But everyone a chance deserves to be happy. If you really are regretful, then I will do my part in your healing. That's what I feel. I will do my part in your healing if you are legitimately regretful. Makes you bitter and resentful. Yeah. To be honest, you wouldn't believe how many friends and exes message me throughout my life and tell me that they're sorry for the horrible way they were to me. I try not to hold to drugs. It takes so much energy. I don't want them to be around me. You don't need them to be around you. You can say, for my own health, I don't want you around me, but I do forgive you. Here, this might be a little trauma dumpy. But this is true. My parents got divorced, my mom remarried, and my stepdad, very angry guy. Very angry dude. One day he was very angry, and I don't even remember what it was for, but he grabbed me by the shirt and he cocked his fist back. He was gonna punch me in the face. And I was like screaming for him to get off me. I was like 16 at the time. I just didn't want to get punched. I don't like being punched. I don't like being hurt. So after that, I told my mom, I was like, he almost punched me. Please kick him out of the house. Please kick him out of the house. And my mom said, Darius, I think it's time for you to leave. And that was the first time my mom had ever picked anyone over me. She always said that when we were younger. She was like, no matter if I ever get remarried, like, I'll never pick anybody over you. And she made it very clear that she picked someone over me. And my trust in human beings has never been the same. I can never trust anyone fully, because I'm like, if my mom, I was her little boy, if she can justify staying with someone who meant to do me harm, then anybody could do it. So the other day I was talking to my mom. I still talk to her. I got kicked out at 17 for a similar reason. Had to go live with my uncle. I feel you, man. It happens. It happens. My mom came over to my house the other day. I haven't seen my stepdad in years. Got to be going on 12, 11, 12 years. So I saw my mom yesterday. My mom came all the way to my house, cooked her barbecue and everything like that. And she was like, you know, he talks about it. He talks about that one day and how he wished he could go back and change it, change the relationship, you know, change everything. And I said, you know, I don't hate him. I don't wish ill on him. But like, it just will never, it'll never be the same. Because I was like, what happened all those years ago? Like, fundamentally changed my brain chemistry. I was like, I can't just pretend it never happened. I was like, but I forgive him. I don't want him to think that I hate him or that he's the worst person I've ever met. I was like, I forgive him for what he did. You know, I forgive you for not standing up for me. I was like, but when it comes to him, I'll just never, you know, I'll just never be the same. I think that's the power of what forgiveness does. Is it doesn't just let them release them from that hold that they have on them, but it also releases you. Because you hold on to hate. And it affects the rest of your life. It affects your relationships, how you treat people, how you treat yourself. Very important how you treat yourself. And I think if you start forgiving people and letting go of all of the wrong people have done for you, and say our relationship will never be the same, but I am choosing not to hold on to it, you'll just feel your life get better. Because holding on to it just makes it so rough. There's just a constant pit in your stomach. That's what hate does to you. Makes you a fucking asshole. Makes you a jerk. You don't need that. Especially while you're trying to grow. You just don't need that. So, that's, you know, I just don't believe in holding on to grudges and hate. Not forgiving people. Will you ever forgive me? No. Just don't believe in it. Too old to hold on to so much hate. Hurts my balls. That's true. Hurts my balls. So, if you come out of street, if you come out of any of this, just know, like, the most powerful words you can speak to someone is, I forgive you, but I also don't want you in my life. Especially you, Kawhi. You can tell your ex, I forgive you. I'm sorry for whatever part I may have played in it, but we're done. We're not doing this anymore. Hate is stored in the balls. Hate is indeed stored in the balls. Just to bring it back out, bring it all around. I think that's an appropriate thing to say. I am sorry for what I caused. I forgive you for what you caused. But now I think it's over. Now I think we just move on with our lives. And if they're like, no, then just be like, then goodbye. I'm done. That type of stuff just feels so good. Because then it's done. Done forever. You'll never get another 3 a.m. phone call. Always. You know who I miss? I miss YouTuber Dark Souls. I hope Dark Souls is doing good. I got a message the other day. Can I tell you about this message I got the other day? Bro. He was live not too long ago. I didn't even know. I was so busy fixing up all of my shit that I just completely ignored everything around me. He ain't dead. Bro, might as well be. I'm gonna secretly block his success because I'm competitive about business. Who the fuck does that, man? That's so fucking crazy. Shit's wild. If I can't be successful, neither can Dark Souls. He's been busy. Schedule's been whack because he's been moving. He's been moving. He better be moving close to me. We'll have male. We'll have the male VTuber sleepovers. Male VTuber sleepovers. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. He's like 3. I'm like, good enough. Good enough. I have no idea where he's moved to. I'll find out. I'll find out. So recently, someone invited me to a collab server, but they invited me like on my birthday, March 19th. And they didn't know, but like on my birthday, I was in Ireland at the time. And I was also doing things because it was my birthday. And I got a fucking paragraph. First one, hello Darius. I want to apologize to you. They apologized for inviting me to their collab server. She's like, it was wrong of me to do because you extended my friend request on Discord. I should have been more considerate of how you felt. They sent me like an entire paragraph. I was like, the fuck is all this? I was like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. They made it seem like I was gonna fucking write a doc on them. They were just like, I did not mean to invite you to my collab server. I'm like, it's fine. I think it's so rude of you doing birthday stuff on. It was my birthday stuff on my birthday. It's just interesting. They were just like, yeah. So I promise I had no ill intentions. I just wanted to befriend you in a space where I was most comfortable, but I should have considered how you felt. It was very selfish of me, blah, blah, blah. I think that they kind of knew. They didn't really know much about me other than my follow number. So I think what they're apologizing for is like, I didn't really get to know you. I just sort of dropped a collab server invite out of nowhere. And like, I mean, in terms of faux pas, that is like the smallest infraction you can possibly have. Like, I don't mind people inviting me to fuck off collab servers. I'll join any server. I don't give a fuck. The hyper awareness goes hard. Like, if you want to invite me to your clout server, I don't fucking care. Do it. Like, what am I gonna do? What's the worst that I can do? Join my server, basically. So I didn't really think anything of it. Plus, it was my birthday, so I wasn't doing jack shit. I think someone really got on their nerve. I think like someone really got on them about inviting them to a server they didn't want to be invited to. I feel like of all of the things you could do, that is like the least horrible. You know? I felt like it wasn't the worst. I feel like there's worse things people can do. People can scam you, take your information, betray you, say they'll give you art and then never give you art. Like, there's so many things people can do. Inviting me to a server is like the least of my priorities. I wasn't just sitting there stewing, you know? Being like, what the fuck ever. I don't know. Maybe I'm too generous. Maybe I'm too generous. Maybe I need to be meaner. I And the thing is, like, I kind of know that a lot of people, like, once you understand this, I think it was fine. I didn't join their server because I was just busy. I think once you understand, a lot of VTubers start VTubing because they, like, one of the things that VTubers try to sell, like, when you're trying to sell things in order to, like, become more popular as a VTuber, one of the things that you sell is, like, your ability to, like, collab and be friends. So a lot of VTubers have started VTubing because they saw other VTubers being friends and they go, I want that, but for me. I want to be friends with VTubers. I want to do fun stuff with VTubers because they look like they're having so much fun. So, like, when somebody's like, hey, I want to have fun as a VTuber too, I'll never be like, how dare you, you know? I think everybody deserves once you find your people, you can start doing that shit too, you know? When you start finding people that you're friendly with, you can start, you know, doing collabs and all sorts of stuff. Whoa. Boopsie poops. Off you go. Got him, sick him. Yeah. Off they go. Get out of here. I don't know. I kind of give people a lot of leeway when it comes to, like, faux pas behavior, because I'm like, some people just don't really, like, my brother's got Asperger's, so I kind of know sometimes it won't be out of, like, he won't do things out of, like, malicious intent. He'll just do things because it makes sense in his brain. But then some people do things maliciously, like they know better. One way to know if somebody's doing something maliciously is they try to cover their tracks. Don't do with these donuts like you did with the other donuts when they start getting filled. Oh, Ayo Phantom Smash, how you doing? Looks like someone knows my TikToks. Let's go. Just socially unaware. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, but then when I see that they're doing it, like maliciously, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. Okay, I'm done. Get out of here. To be honest, I'm sometimes scared to do much on Twitter because I feel like I'm kind of dumb and I'm not good at socializing. I'm really bad at it sometimes. I think there are times when you gotta go shower. All right, Quiet. Thank you so much for talking. Bye. I trapped you in a conversation is what I did. I think when people, like, I think sometimes people get scared because they're like, don't talk to me unless you blah, 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 blah. I think sometimes, you know, like, you know when a good, I feel like sometimes people just kind of go through it. Hey, yo, 15 minutes ago, Amber subscribed. Let's go, Amber. I feel like sometimes you just kind of like know, you know what's right and wrong, but you just choose not to, you just choose to blow by people's, like, boundaries because it's just easier for you. So it was a great conversation. 10 out of 10 would converse again. Thank you. I'm going to be on, there used to be a bakery that made pastries like these, but it closed down recently. No! I would take you on a date to that bakery and we would eat all the good stuff. Stream's going to be kind of more like this, kind of laid back, kind of vibing. This is more what the stream is gonna be like, you see. Hey, Gabriella, how you doing? Welcome to the Cutie Cave. You're officially a cutie. How you doing, Gabriella? Stream's gonna be more like this, more laid back, more talking. I like this feeling, you know? I miss talking with the people. You guys are the people, you see. I don't miss doing fucking repo collabs, I'll tell you that. I don't really like those was it friend farming games? Like Content Warning and Repo and what was the other one? Hey yo, you found me on Twitter. What's going on, Slay Queen? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. I'm Beth. Nice to meet you. Just got done with an exam. I'll be right back. No problem. I hope you did well on that exam. I hope that exam was fabulous. You did real well, you see. That's what I hope you did. How do I get this to update? This ain't updating, you see. There it goes. That's weird. Okay. My activity feed is getting all... My activity feed for, what's it called? For, Stream Elements is getting all weird. Getting all weird and gooey. Where is my doc for activity feed? Event emulator. No, I don't need any of these. Nar. Status bar. No. That's annoying. Stats. Meh. Whatever. What if I do this? If I stop this. Wait a minute. I might be able to figure this. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this. All right. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, life's been very good. Been enjoying life. Cooked ribs. Gonna be cooking more ribs. I actually talked to my family. So my family has been like, oh, are those Biscoff? Ooh, we got some Biscoff donuts. I had a Biscoff donut in Ireland. It was very good at the Obama rest stop. Oh, fuck. I dropped a bunch of fucking, ugh. I bumped my head on my desk. Getting a goldfish I dropped underneath my fucking... Dropped underneath my desk. This is the worst thing of all time. I don't know. Things have been feeling better. Have you ever seen people that have like 100 viewers? Do you see how they react to chat? I call it like quick reactions. They'll read like every single little chat out loud and then give like a 1 or 2 second reaction. They'll be like, oh, you feel sad today? Oh, I'm sorry. You're hungry? Go get yourself something to eat. You really like the stream? Oh my God, thank you. Like, they'll read the thing out loud and then give like a 1 second reaction. It's so strange to me. I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh my God, hi Darius. Little 1 second reactions. Some of my favorite streamers do that because they just can't. I mean, there's just like 100 people there. They can't like have full on conversations with people, but they'll give like those 1 second reactions. I just think they're really funny. Oh my God, hi. Oh my God, you just had a sandwich? Oh my God, I'm starving. Like 1 second reactions. One day, I will evolve to the point of 1 second reactions. But until then, we definitely vibing. Definitely huge vibing. What is going on? Okay. Some weird shenanigans, some weird shenanigans going on with my OBS. Yeah. Oh man, look at all that food. That looks so good. I had good donuts the other day. I had like it was a maple bacon. They had like candied bacon on top of maple syrup frosting. Shit was fucking immaculate. Wait. I do love things that are so good. Immaculate. How you doing, Beth? Let me see. One second, I'm going to check something indeed. Bro, I really don't want to have to work on Friday. I'm gonna have to do Uber Eats on Friday, and I really don't want to do it because I hate it. Makes me so upset. But it's one of the things that I said I would do. I keep watching these Gods in General videos, and people are now starting to realize that I watch Gods in General videos. They're like, what the fuck? That's so incredibly based. And I was like, I know, baby. I know my shit's so incredibly based. My stuff made good. Dude, I grilled some shrimp yesterday. It looks fantastic. It was good in that salad. It made me, oh God, it was so delicious. I feel really bad that my past, like, I feel really bad my past couple tweets have all been about like a drama situation. I don't want to like, I don't want my legacy to be all like, I don't want my legacy to be all like drama. But also like, I want to be able to say things that I'm thinking in my head. I never want to be afraid to say something, you know? I'm having a goldfish. Dude, let's look inside. What they got inside this donut? What they got inside this donut? What? That looked delicious. We just vibing. Ooh. I do like that you can multi-stream now from OBS. That is something I really, really like. Oh shit, come on! I keep dropping goldfish in my pants! What are we doing? Goldfish keep dropping in my pants. And I'm gonna do it 'cause I'm a fancy pants. What is going on in the world? Let's see. Why is Rambo? Oh no! Rambo's cat died. The big sadness. Bro, if I lose Mushi, I would lose my fucking mind. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm scratching my shoulder. I got one of them itchy shoulders. Dude, this stuff looks so fucking good. I do have bakeries near me. I'm gonna go to one tomorrow. Might go to a good one tomorrow. One day I need to get them. What if I get a new model? Who's that model artist that I was looking at? I was looking at a new model. Hold up. Let's see. So my friend told me of this model artist. Ooh. Wait a minute. Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see poo. We're about to take a little look-see poo. What's their name? Just a little look-see poo. Alright. Don't be crazy prices. Don't be crazy prices. Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh. Damn, they're good, but they're not open right now. Oh, that's so sage. Damn. Huh. They draw men really good. That's the one thing that's really hard about being a male VTuber is a lot of people just don't draw men. I think the biggest thing is not just that they can't draw men, that they just don't want to. They just don't want to draw men. They just hate every second of it. The way things are made are so cool. It really is. I really like them. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Because if I can grind it. Whatever. Damn. One of these days, I'm gonna be an attractive male VTuber. I'm gonna be big old sexy male VTuber. But until then, we grind. We rise and grind is what we do. Yo, 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 yo. Huh. And shoop, shoop, shoop. Look at the way they handle these. Ooh, they got a watermelon. See how they handle this. Oh. Okie doke. I am a little bit sleepy, the guy. So I'm gonna vibe out. I appreciate you guys coming by here. I will see you on the flip of the goodbye.